This looks f***ing beautiful! Hey gang, it's Def, and today we are going to rant some on Project Gorgon. Now, for those of you that are unaware and that are new to the channel, we do the rants every once in a while, and we happen to be covering Project Gorgon, so why not talk about some things that just grinds my gears? First things first, information overload. Elder Games, you're not messing around, okay? There is no breadcrumbs, there's no holding any hands. I mean, this game is an adventure game, and I respect that, but holy balls, this is a lot to take in. That's what she said. Anyway, so with that out of the way, let's just talk about the elephant in the room, right? Let's talk about how beautiful the game is. I mean, holy shit. This looks f***ing beautiful. I mean, let's get down to the specifics here. The armor looks awesome. Check out my character. Nope, doesn't look cool at all. But anyway, if you've been following us in our Project Gorgon series, you would know that it's not about the graphics, right? It's about the mechanics. It's about the adventures. This is an adventure game, and I'll tell you what, if you can get past these graphics, the game is amazing. But let's move on. I want you to check out these pants that punks you got. They're badass. Punk's got a nice ass. I tell you what, as you can see, this department could use some work. I mean, the character models and the armor on the characters, that is probably my biggest gripe about this game in general, other than the 4 things I'm about to get to here in a minute, where I'm really gonna go off a little bit. If you play Project Gorgon, you know, you realize it's about the mechanics, but I am in this position to where I want an updated game. I want old school mechanics, updated game, bring it together, bring some good juiciness together, and that's just where I personally stand. So, you know, upgrade the character models, new graphics on the armor, please. Thank you. And Elder Games, if you're watching, for the love of all the gods that are in existence, please get rid of these loot boxes. I mean, it's a giant square that's over each mob that dies, and every time you target, there's a square, and every time you target a player, there's a square. Get rid of it! Please. I mean, I understand it. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Why is there a giant square around everything that you click? I mean, come on, we can do better than that. Do like a little, you know, you got the loot box, right? When you target, there's a square, but there's also a little red button that's like loot me. Let's just go with that, without the box, without the square, because holy that is just, we gotta get rid of those. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The last part of this little segment of the video is finishing up my complaint with the graphics and the UI, which is kind of minor in the grand scope of things with Project Gorgon, but if I have to keep on and just really dive in, the combat is not meaty, it's not crunchy. When I'm slashing or punching or shooting arrows, I just feel like it needs to be more, and this is something that will come maybe in the future with a graphic update. But as you know, right now it's not in the game. I know Eric has plans to update this the graphics. So, but anyway, it's just not modern enough for that feel, that feel. I mean, you guys know what I'm saying, right? That feel, the feel. Like, when I'm getting crunched on by a mob, I want to just be like, I want to feel. I want to feel. I guess it could come down to a sound thing mixed with the graphical thing. I've been doing slashing, been doing shield, I've been doing, what else have I been doing? A staff. But when I use my sword, I want to be like, I'm trying to think of an example here, but instead of one of my sword abilities, it's like, it's like half a second of, and I want, maybe I should not use this example because that's a very bad example, but the feel. Let's move on to trade skills, and if you've been playing the game, I know you feel me already. I know you feel it. You feel it in your bones. You know where I'm coming from. I mean, let's talk about this. How many things do you need to learn just to be able to make one thing? One thing that you need. How many trade skills do you need to learn to make the one thing? I mean, it's just one thing. Just so we're on the same page here, let's look at tailoring. Tailoring requires textiles, which requires cotton, and to get cotton requires gathering and gardening. And gardening requires fertilizers, which can be made with the help of alchemy. And let me get started on alchemy. Alchemy, you need gardening and cooking and mycology and all sorts of things. So, do you see where I'm coming from? The trade skills in this game are literally a grind from hell. While we're on the subject of trade skills, Elder Games, why does full bottles of water stack up to 5? Why? Why does empty bottles of water stack up to 10? Why? Why do you need to add to the level of frustration? You need bottles of water for cooking and gardening and everything in the game, so why does it only stack to 5? Why? Why? I mean, I'm over here stacking meat up to the 50s for Joa and Hulan and whoever else that wants my meat for favor, but I can't stack my bottles of water. I mean, when I was starting out on the game, I was broke and I bought a bunch of bottles of water because I needed them. And I just filled up all my storage space, which I didn't start out with enough storage space because I'm a noob and I didn't do all my favor and I don't know what's going on, but I know if I'm going to do trade skills, I need tons of water, and you make it stack to 5. And speaking of stacking to 5, why don't we have an auto refill button? Okay, we got the auto repeat recipe and other things, and I get it. If you're at a well, you can just double click the bottles of water, but I mean, if you're making bottles of water stacked to 5, why not make an auto refill button for all the bottles that you have and just be like, auto refill every 120,000 empty bottles that I have in my inventory, please? And for the love of all the gods that have ever existed in the whole existence of existence, make the Goblinese pages stack. Why do you have to make each goblin page not stackable when the skill goes up to 50? I don't understand. Make all the goblin pages stackable, at least by number. At least by number. Whew. Okay, that's enough about the trade skills in the game, okay? Love the game, great game. But let's talk about the pets in the game.
Man. So Def wants me to talk to you guys a little bit about pets in Project Gorgon. Well, I got something to say about pets in Project Gorgon. They are ridiculous. Like, when we say ridiculous, like, if you played World of Warcraft back in the day when they were buggy, this is like a whole new exception. And I get that this game is still in like an alpha phase, but I mean, this is ridiculous that the pets don't actually go out and do what you want them to do. Like, when you put them on defend, they don't defend you, they don't pull the mobs off of you, and when you make them assist, they don't actually assist, they just do whatever the fuck that they want. It's ridiculous. Hey, I've got something to say, okay? I'm gonna get this off my chest, man. Alright, why is it that when you take the time to level up your pets and you take the time to build animal handling, the pets don't actually do anything for you? It's stupid! Oh, it makes me so pissed off because it's one of the best skills in the game.
We get
Alright, man.
Alright, man. Bottom line is when Project Gorgon has, if and when it has its graphical overhaul, I would 110% play this game. It is the most gratifying feeling of not knowing what's around the corner. You've seen our past videos. We do our best to explain the experiences that we've had. I would recommend it 100%, but you know what? Everybody has to rant a little bit. So thank you guys for sticking through this video. Thank you guys for watching all of our content. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, join our Discord to join the conversation. Be sure to check out our live shows, Battle Axe Live on Mondays, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys on the next video.